Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back. It's your girl Jazz, and I'm feeling a little thirsty today, so we're gonna try out some new-ish drinks. They're Prime drinks, hydration. They have been out for a little while. I haven't been able to get my hands on all of the flavors. Been trying to find the strawberry watermelon. Not able to find it, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do these primary flavors that they have out now. They have released, I would say sometime last month, the energy drinks as well, and I haven't been able to find those, so I'll definitely keep it a lookout, so that way I can give you my opinions on those as well. If you've not heard of Prime Hydration, it is primarily promoted by, I want to say it's Logan Paul. I've seen other sites where it says Jake Paul, so I know it's one of the Pauls, and I want to say it's Logan. Could be wrong, but that's just the information that I found online. I don't keep up with a lot of other YouTubers. Too busy focusing on me. No, I'm kidding. I don't really watch too many YouTube videos, which is kind of ironic considering I make them. But we're going to try out these different flavors and see how well they taste. We got 7 different flavors. And we are going to start out with, I'm going to go dead center right here, which is the Meta Moon. I have no idea what even to think about this. I will start out by saying that each of these contain about 10% coconut water. So I will say that each of these range between 20 and 25 calories. It's either going to be 20 or 25. 1, 2, 3 of them are, which are the 4 of them are 20 calories, which is the lemon lime, orange, the ice pop, as well as the Meta Moon. The 25 calories is going to be our tropical punch, grape, and blue raspberry. And I'm very surprised that I actually remembered all the flavors. So I'm impressed with myself on that one. All right, we're going to go ahead and try out Meta Moon. It says, Prime was developed to fill the void where great taste meets function, with bold, thirst-quenching flavors to help refresh, replenish, and refuel. Prime is the perfect boost for every endeavor. We're confident you'll love it as much as we do. Humbly, the Prime team. I like that, humbly. All right, look at the nutritional facts. I'm going to go ahead and let you guys read that right there. As I mentioned, it does have 20 calories. We've got 0 fat, 0 saturated fat, 0 trans fat, 0 cholesterol, only 10 milligrams of sodium, 6 carbs, 0 fiber, 2 grams of sugar, 0 added sugar, and 0 protein. And then, of course, got the vitamins, which I'll let you guys read that, and the ingredients. But I'm more curious to know about the taste. Also, this one is caffeine-free. Are they all caffeine? Caffeine. Yes, so they are all gluten. Wait, no, not all. This one is not. I don't see it on the bottle. Oh, no, it's hidden right there, I think. I'm thinking that's what it has. The label came up and went into the crease, and I can't read it, but I'm thinking that's what it says. Lemon lime is TBD on whether it's gluten and caffeine free. I'm thinking it is, though, because that's kind of what it looks like, the same little black box. But anyways, we're going to start out by trying this Meta Moon. Why are these bottles so difficult to open? I know I'm not the only one. Okay. I have such a short attention span. So while I'm trying to open this, finally, I got it open. All right. We're going to start, well, you know what? One thing I didn't do first. I don't know why I got to exaggerate like that. Alright. Has a berry smell to it. Anything else that can give me any indication of the flavor? Sorry, my mouth is already watering from that. Just a thought. It does have fruit and vegetable juice for color, but that's about it. Alright, it doesn't tell me. You're not going to tell me! Meta Moon, right here. So I do smell a very strong berry flavor. I wanted to say kind of a grape-ish smell to it, but obviously that's not going to be the case. I will compare, of course, the flavor to grape here in a minute. But more of like just like a raspberry-ish berry flavor. Y'all heard her. She spoke for me. That girl has a sense of humor because if you don't pay attention to her, she will bark at you. So if you hear any like or any grunting or anything like that in the background, just know that's her throwing a hissy fit. Back to the drinks. That has a very medicinal taste to it. It has like a medicine-y taste to it. Kind of like the cherry NyQuil. That's the kind of flavor that I get with it. But it's not obviously as strong because I haven't knocked out yet. But if you want to trick your kid, no. I'm just kidding. I was about to say if you want to trick your kids, you know, kind of mix it a little bit in there. No, don't. Clearly I don't have any kids. Otherwise I'm like, Mom, you want to pick up your kids? Yeah. I already have one speed dial too. But that's for the future. Why do I keep drinking this? It's unidentifiable. I will definitely say it's see, she's reading my mind. When I can't verbalize her, she's telling you guys. I'm not a fan. Like I said, it has more of like a medicine-y taste to it, kind of like the NyQuil cherry type of flavor. Although there is some sweetness to it, that initial medicine-y taste is too strong for me to kind of overlook it. Alright, since I did say I was going to do the comparison between the grape, we're going to try this one out next. I really do like grape flavored things too, and so that's the reason why I'm like a little bit disappointed on this. Grape, I have some high hopes for you, so please, taste good. Okay, sorry. Smells kind of grapey. Not creepy, grapey. Taste buds, are you ready for this? Why did I go smelling the bottle again instead of the cup? It's just one of those days, you guys. I'm a little offbeat. Just today. Yeah, I'm trying to process this. I don't think grape mixes very well with coconut water. I think that's what it is. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. It has antioxidants, 835 milligrams of electrolytes. This does not taste like grape. It's the way the flavor kind of builds up. It's kind of like a roller coaster where you kind of like that. It leads up to that intensity of the flavor, and then right whenever you think you're about to get that full grape flavor, you just stop. And just like, where's the grapeness? That's kind of how I feel drinking it. I know I had to go into a long spiel about how it tastes, but that's just my opinion. But I will say the grape is better than the Metamoon. Although grape still isn't the best of the two. Isn't my favorite. You know what I mean? It's not like something I would gravitate towards too. Obviously Hershey's getting frustrated with me not being happy with the flavors either. But now we're going to try blue raspberry. I will say I'm not a huge blue raspberry fan though. So I'm going to be grading this on a curve. And what I think you you blue raspberry flavors. Am I talking about Hershey? Obviously I am. Apparently she loves blue raspberry because she's throwing a hissy fit. She's also very vain and looking at herself in the mirror. You ever met a dog that likes to look at herself in the mirror? Nope. Okay. Yeah, that's why she's throwing a hissy fit, because nobody's paying attention to her and she's looking at me. Ooh! So this has a very crisp smell to it. It actually makes my mouth water a little bit. And I mean that in a good way. So this one, again, is 25 calories. I did not mention again, but the grape is 25 calories. Your nutritional facts are right there. Not really worried about it. Okay, can we get more blue? It's blue raspberry, and it has very minimal blue. I'm officially confused. And clearly my hands are filthy dirty because all this keeps coming off on it. Alright. Blue raspberry. Kind of has a Smirnoff smell to it. It kind of has like the Smirnoff, not the vodka, which I'm pretty sure this is probably going to ban this video from even mentioning it. If you've ever had a Smirnoff Ice, that's kind of the smell that I get with the blue raspberry, which is really, really confusing because Smirnoff Ice does not taste anything like blue raspberry. But again, that's just the smell that I'm going off of. As I've mentioned, not a huge blue raspberry fan, but out of the 3 that I've tasted so far, blue raspberry's on top. It's actually really good. Is it something I would crave? Not necessarily, but it's definitely a drink that if I had all the flavors, so if I've had these 3 flavors, I would definitely grab the blue raspberry right off the bat. It's actually pretty good. Alright, we're moving on to the Ice Pop. This one I'm very curious about the flavor. And this is only 20 calories, so we're going to go ahead and jump right into it. I think I'm getting stronger with each bottle that I open because it becomes that much easier. I'm getting stronger each drink. So it does help with working out, so I have to give him credit for that. Alright, Ice Pop. Ooh. It kind of has the cherry glacier Gatorade. That smell, that's kind of what it reminds me of. Like a cherry Gatorade. Or the cherry glacier. Or glacier cherry. One of those. It's that clear frost looking Gatorade. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? No? Just me losing my mind? Okay, cool. Thanks. We're gonna try this out. Alright, you guys, how am I supposed to tell the difference between the two? I'll give the Ice Pop the clear color because it's not exactly any distinctive color. You got blue raspberry. Why is it not blue? I see the red with the tropical punch. I see the orange with the orange, and I see the yellow-ish with the lemon lime. Got the grape. I don't know what Meta Moon's color is supposed to be, so I'm just going to leave that one as it is. I'm still mad at the color. Alright, we're going to try this one out. Yeah, so it has a cherry-ish smell to it. Blue raspberry. You just got to move back one. What? It seems like each flavor gets better and better. That's a good sign, though, right? Alright. It has a cherry-ish flavor to it. I think Cherry Pop would have probably been a better name for it. Alright, this is getting kind of intense. But I am happy the fact that each flavor keeps getting better. So I think I'm going to be in love with the lemon lime at this rate. But we'll see. So yes, definitely taking a bit of a break. We are going to go with Ice Pop as being the favorite. It does have a cherry-ish taste to it, which I personally like. Blue raspberry, not a huge fan in general, but it actually has a pretty good flavor to it. Grape, I don't know what happened with that one. It has a medicinal flavor as well too. The flavor the flavor is kind of like a roller coaster that just stops right before you hit the peak and head downwards with the flavor. It just stops. And just like, are we not going to get that peak grape flavor? No, we're not. What happened, Bruce? Okay. And then Meta, I don't know what that is. It's just like a watered down NyQuil is what it tastes like to With a little bit of an extra grape flavor, which they probably took from the grape flavor. Alright, let's try tropical punch. This one is 25 calories. Nutritional facts right here, or right here, or right here. I don't know. I've got a great editor. Could be a little bit more reddish. Could be a little confusing with the green, with the orange, but we'll see. Alright. It has a more of a natural tropical flavor to it. And I emphasize the natural because if you know the difference between artificial fruit punch versus natural fruit punch, you guys know that there is definitely a taste and a smell difference. So it has more of the natural smell, at least. We're going to figure out the flavor. It is light. And it kind of tastes like the natural fruit punch, but a slight... I have the sweetness, don't get me wrong. But the flavor doesn't pack the punch that I would expect it to be. Now, it's not bad, it's just not super strong either. So, again, it's not one that falls flat. It's just a little too watered down for me. Just a little bit. So, if I'm going to have to rearrange it, I think I'm going to have to go with... Make sure I switch the cups too. Alright, that's how we're going to do it. Alright, orange. Let's go next. Hershey, what did you do? Alright, we're going to do the 20. This is 20 calories. Nutritional facts for the orange. I'm curious to try the energy drink, the mango orange. Alright. Let's see. Orange. Ooh. It does have that strong orangey smell to it. Not orange juice smell, more of like the orange Gatorade or Powerade. To give you guys a better idea of the smell. So we're going to try this out. This is not orange. This is yellow. Although, I'm glad that there's differentiation between the orange and the fruit punch. I'm sorry, I like if it says it's a specific flavor and it's not supposed to be, and it's supposed to have like the color of it too, I want it to look more realistic. But that's just very frustrating when they don't match. Okay. Very, very strong orange flavor. Not orange juice, but the, normal orange sports drinks. That's the word I'm looking for. So it has that, a good orangey sports drink flavor to it. Now, here's the question. Do I like this one or this one more? Yep, definitely switching these. Ice Pop is... no. Oh, that was almost a disaster. Ha ha ha. Yeah, I didn't make a mess. I'm very surprised. Alright, so now we're going to do last, but not least, lemon lime. So yes, I am keeping them in order of my favorites, although I do want to taste one small difference. Nope. Even that. Well, I don't know. These actually might be tied. It's not that I don't like or dislike one more than the other. It's just a matter of what would be available for me to drink, if that makes sense. So out of the orange and the tropical punch, I actually do like them equally. It's just a matter of if I had one in the fridge and one maybe that wasn't warm, I wouldn't carry the way. I would take whichever one was cold and available. Now, if it was out of like Meta and orange, I'm going to take the orange whether it's cold or hot. You know, one of those type of scenarios. So with these two, it's just a matter of, at that particular moment, which one I have a craving for. Because they're actually both very good. So as of right here, from this line, no, right here, it gets better. These two, they need to go back to the drawing board on those. That's just my 2 cents. And I love grape. I love grape. That's not grape. I also do love lemon lime too. Speaking of lemon lime, did you guys know that they got rid of Sierra Mist and they replaced it with a new lemon lime drink? Have you guys not been checking my Instagram? Why? Okay, so I had to throw that one in there because I will be reviewing a new lemon lime drink. Soda, not energy drink. Just had to throw that one out there. Alright, so we get the last one of lemon lime. I did not tell you about how it smelled. Very, 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 very strong lemon lime flavor. And I mean that in a very good way. And what's even better, you guys? The smell matches the flavor. And I say that so, like, kind of passionately because I've tried so many things where, like, the smell is super strong. And I'm like, oh my gosh, it's going to be so good. And then I taste it and I'm just like, the flavor's up here, or the smell is up here, but the flavor's down here. And, like, no, I need them to match. And so that's the reason I'm so excited to say that the lemon lime, the flavor and the smell match in intensity. And they're very good. I've got a difficult decision to make right now. I'm having to put these in order, you guys. So right here is my dilemma. I can't rank them. I really can't. These four have really good, strong flavors. I could say here too. It's just not, I'm a huge fan of blue raspberry. Not that it's bad. Just my personal preference. So these 5 right here are actually really good. And they need to stick to these core right here. These 2 can be taken off the chopping block. That's just my 2 cents. I really can't rank these because it would just depend on the mood. There's times where I prefer orange, tropical punch, lemon lime. It just depends on my taste buds at that particular time. As of right now, so overall, definitely a great haul. If you have to limit down to a certain number of flavors, I would stick to these 5 right here. Between blue raspberry, tropical punch, orange, ice pop, and lemon lime. How would I rank them though? I think probably go ice pop. I think I might move that one up. Because I guess maybe it's the fact that the name does not match. Maybe that's why it's just so different. Ice pop, but it has a cherry flavor to it. But then you got to do pop cherry, but that's a whole other story. So yes, ice pop, lemon lime, orange, tropical punch, blue raspberry, grape, barely hanging on at the very tail end, and then meta moon needs to go back to the moon. That's just my 2 cents. And the grape needs to go back on the vine and grow a little bit more flavor. Well, that's just my 7 cents on these flavors. Let me know what your favorites are. If you like them, you don't, you agree, disagree. Love hearing from you guys. If you want to see more, you can check my other YouTube channel, Jazzy Reviewz. In the meantime, stay tuned, stay jazzy. Thanks for watching, guys.